some point, but he's fine for now. Let's see how he runs. We'll toss him in a regional race, and they'll have him going in the Grade 2 Kenta Jockey Club Stakes, 1,800 meters at Churchill. So we'll go ahead and get Greg C., the Australian jockey, be in the saddle. It is a field of 10, as per usual, and we'll go to post. I like it. I like the purple tack. I've never actually done that. Wow. He gets out like a rocket, does he? Miracle Wonders out of the gate with authority. Now, he's not going to take the lead, which is fine, but it's great to see him be able to punch out. I love being able to see a horse really break from the gate well, even if they're not going for the lead. I just think that sense of urgency and that acceleration is just always good to know that you have, especially in certain races, man, depending on the competition and depending on who else is in the field. I mean, missing the start could literally be the end of your race. We see it happen all the time, especially at the grade 1 level here, at least on the North American circuits. Horses that get a bad start and they don't quite recover 100% to finish the race and win it as they were probably supposed to. I feel like it's happened a lot in the last 2 years. So, like I said, I'd rather see a horse that can break from the gate well, and then if you need to drop them back, they can do that. It just lets you know if you ever have to contend for the lead or the pace and you need to get that quick jump and go ahead and take your horse to the front, at least you know your horse is going to get you there, right? You're not going to worry about it. So, Miracle Wonders looking good with this Preceder leg type. Purple tack. I'm really digging his look. And down the stretch we come. Miracle Wonders. Hopefully he can roll in here. He's got 77 speed. He's not making much of an impression. The field is about to blow past him. I was hopeful he was going to have a run. He said, not today. My run is I'm going backwards. Oh, man. Give it a punch. No. Sixth place. So our 2-year-olds definitely have work to do. They are not at the winning stages yet. But they have later growth types, so we just have to continue to work with them. But every race is good experience. No matter the result, every race is good experience for these 2-year-olds. So we'll just continue to do that. Crown Poilet. You also can get up in another regional race. Get up in... What are we saying, Eric? You can also join the other 2-year-olds here. Now, we can get his conditioning to 100%. We're going to do a turf area trial. What type did I do with him? Just basic white bandages. The green reins. I think that looks nice. First tack. Yeah. Well, I like it. His conditioning is 100%. We'll feed him apple vinegar. I'm only going to do this every so often with 2-year-olds just to see what they're like. Just to see if there's anybody I should really pay attention to. Nobody's standing out yet. So, he's ready to go. No fatigue, 100%. It's not very fast. He has okay stamina. He'll be in the grade 2 running 2,100 meters at Longchamp, the pre-golf. And he's a closer. We'll get the DW. What nationality is that? I'm drawing blanks. I know my countries well, but can't think of it now. Crown Pilot up. I believe for his first race with us. In this grade 2. We'll see how he does. And we are off. So, doesn't get out too well. But that's also because he's a closer, so he's actually okay to do that. I would say closers are the exception to the getting out fast thing. Like, if you have a closer, you really don't need to break from the gates, like, right away. You know what I mean? You can really just kind of let that horse just take its time. But if you at least need to run mid-pack, then yeah, breaking on a closer is still going to be relatively important. So let's skip to the last 400 meters because we're not even in shot. Now we are. Now let's see if Crown Pilot has any closing ability. We'll be coming from the far outside. Green cap. Crown Pilot has quite a stride. Horse is digging in. Whoa, look at Crown Pilot. In this grade 2, Crown Pilot is digging. Really? Could he do it? Crown Pilot looks like he's going to get up there to break his maiden. And that is exactly what I wanted to see. There's the standout 2-year-old I was looking for. And a closer, of course. It's as if the game knows what I love the most. And it's the closers, man. Crown Pilot gets it done. Quarter of a length, 206 and 2, the final winning time. We'll take it. Let's go, my boy. Bumps him up from an 80 rating to a 91. And, yeah, the rest of his other stats didn't increase that much, but we got everything else revealed, which is all that matters, and we won some gold. So, Crown Pilot, congratulations, my boy. Fantastic win. All right. So I believe everybody is done. Oral de Jewel, I have not trained you. Why? Because, did we race her? Yeah, we raced her. So, could I train her? Could she train after racing? I suppose she could. What does she need? Swim? Wet temper? I gotta be honest, I haven't really paid too much attention to exactly what attributes really affect you in the race. I definitely think your horse has to be relatively fast with decent stamina, for sure. I've noticed races where we've completely lacked speed and others where we just tapped out because of the fatigue. The other stuff I think just kind of blends together more or less. You know, you want to make sure they're all pretty balanced is what I'm saying. But speed and stamina, those are the main two I think you should pay attention to. And then obviously the direction your horse is running, whether that's clockwise or counterclockwise. So I'm trying to figure out what to do here with Oral de Jewel training-wise. She could do a hill track gallop. I think willpower is actually willpower is like the heart rating in this game, right? So that would actually be something I need to make sure I'm addressing. Yeah, getting that willpower up higher in the beginning might give us a little bit of an advantage in the finishes. And there she goes, Oral de Jewel. I just love that it shows you the different training animations depending on what the workout is. This is a uphill workout, as you can see there. So, all right, we'll fast forward another month. Now we are in July of year 9 in this game. So, more or less, the progress of this game is kind of where like Gallup Racer 2001 and like I think, yeah, 2001 is that, I should say. We're further than the others. Lots of racing to do. I don't know who to start off with or what to do. So Conduit is completely maxed out. I could continue to try to race him, but he's like really close. Like he probably has one more race left, if that. So I'll probably do that, and then I will go ahead and just set him up for retirement because he did relatively well. I think his stats are a little bit higher than our first stud, King de Oro. So we'll see. Anyways, Conduit in a field of 8 in this regional. I believe this will be his send-off. Let's see how our boy goes. We're off and running with Conduit in the grade 2. I don't even remember the name of the race. It doesn't really matter for this particular time. We'll skip to the last 400 meters, and down the stretch we come. Does Conduit have anything left in him? I can't tell if he's rallying or if the other horses are just kind of tiring. No, Conduit, he's actually on a little bit of a surge here. Green cap inside of the track, pink silks. Conduit is still pushing. The old boy is still pushing. He's still working. Could you imagine? He could actually get the win here. And he's going to hold on to do it. Well, what do you know? He can still run after all. Conduit can still get the job done. That's fantastic. That's what I mean. He's not a bad horse. His rating doesn't really improve that much because it's only a grade 3. But impressive win there for Conduit, even in a grade 3. So you should be happy, good sir. But I think that's going to be your last race because we really have nothing else to do with you. Okay, 500 coins. Thank you. Did I actually get that? Okay, I guess I did. It takes forever to grind coins in this game without actually spending money, though. That's kind of a downside. But I have no choice. But honestly, as long as you play this game a little bit every day, like, the rewards do add up, and you'll be fine. I don't play every day. Like, I wish I could. Alright, so Conduit is good there. I'm sure I'm splitting these all up into different videos if you're watching on Talks of the Ticks. Sim Rally. I want to get him in another race. He's been looking really good for us. So what I'm going to do, his conditioning is pretty solid. I don't think I need to push him that much higher. Hill Track Gallop. Buff his stamina to max. You know what? That's fine. Up he goes. Sim Rally and Apple Vinegar.